Well, if you haven't been out and about at 7 a.m. recently, this is what it looks like in Anchorage. Pretty dark. Those street lights, they are on for much of the night now, of course. Temperatures not too bad at this hour at 44, but we definitely had some dense fog. If this doesn't look like fall, I don't know what does. Seeing that fog coming in and out here throughout the day, eventually lifting and even getting some slight clearing here, pushing into the evening. But that fog layer, it's still close by, and I do expect that to form once again as we head overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. 48 degrees is where we're sitting currently, and that view from Anchorage all the way up into the valley is fog free for the moment. Again, we had some dense fog along the Glen Highway earlier, but looking pretty nice in Palmer tonight. Look at those conditions as you head out the Glen Highway. Starting to get a little dark in this area, but not seeing any fog at the moment until you get all the way out to the Richardson Highway. Look how foggy it is there pushing through the Cop River Basin. So again, just be mindful. It's that time of year. You want to keep those headlights on and make sure you reduce those speeds when you run into some of that fog. And this is the view right now looking across Anchorage Bowl. Again, you can see that fog layer pretty thick in some places, and we do still have some cloud cover overhead. High temperature, it's still sitting right there at 49 degrees, so still not cracking into the 50s yet. Normal for this time of year is about 52. Normal is also 40 overnight, and we only dropped to 43. We have seen just a trace of rainfall here today, sitting at 3¼ inches for the month, well above what we would typically expect for September. A few showers as you head out to Portage, across Prince William Sound, down into Homer, and even heavier rain again in Southeast. It's ongoing heavy tonight. For those of you in Juneau, be prepared for wet conditions heading into tomorrow morning. Already close to 1/3 of an inch of rain for you. Showers extending also into the interior, but temperatures there are warm. 45 degrees in Fairbanks, much warmer than the Slope or the northwest corner of the state, where we're seeing those 30s and 40s. Quiet conditions all the way down the west coast. And here through the Aleutians, we do still have some lighter scattered showers and some breezy winds tonight. But something that we're not seeing a lot of are sub-freezing temperatures. Typically, we see that first freeze of the season in Fairbanks by September 6th, but this year hasn't happened. The earliest we've ever seen it is August 3rd, but the latest we've ever seen it is September 27th. So if we don't hit it by the 27th of September, this will be the latest freeze ever recorded in Fairbanks, which right now that is looking pretty likely. Still seeing active conditions on the radar tonight here across South Central. That's from that little area of low pressure that's been with us all week. We do have a larger storm system pushing into the Bering Sea. That's what's supplying the wind for you in the Aleutians. And then another one pushing here across the northern Pacific. The jet stream is keeping that well to the south, but it is going to push into southeast. So again, because we have that deep trough, that main jet stream pattern is continuing to bring quite a bit of storm activity into southeast. So you do want to be prepared for wetter and windier conditions heading into next week. But here in South Central, because of that trough of low pressure, we're actually going to see a little bit of a break. We'll see some isolated showers here through the day on Thursday. That continues through early Friday, and then eventually we'll get a break pushing into Friday afternoon. And most of the weekend right now is looking dry for us as well. In Southeast, you'll get some sun breaks tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy that. High temperatures will be in the low to mid 50s for you. Rain showers lingering most of the day down in Ketchikan. Across the Kenai Peninsula, just a few light isolated showers, especially in Seward, down into Kodiak and across Prince William Sound. Again, they are getting lighter and more isolated up into the valley. Just a chance for some isolated shower. High temperatures back into those low 50s. We'll see low 50s in Anchorage. Again, chances for showers. They'll be light tomorrow, continuing into early Friday. Then once we get to the weekend, we'll see drier conditions, low 50s. And that next chance for rain, Rebecca, doesn't get here till Monday.